I guess that now I'm comfortable with what I'm doing here. I'm not going to start at the blackboard. I'm going to go straight to the film. This is about where I stopped before. The mother has just looked at her hands.
Sit down. Take a drink. Yes, business is booming. Life's back to normal at last. Yeah, talking about business, I have some fine stuff to show you that you won't find anywhere.
The father is a cloth merchant, and
look at this, damn it.
Oh wait.
Your hand.
Yeah, this fast forwarding I'm doing, I sort of feel now like I should do a little bit more of this to make it clear that this...
Feel the texture of this material. Now, I'd like you to compare this with one from Venice. This one here. Look at your hands. Look at your hands. Forgive me if I find one finger on any of my silks.
See, there's that...
I'll beat you till you're black and blue. You dirty little pig.
There's that theme of hands.
These servants are just like animals.
Now, they ask him about his... There it is. They ask about his son. He says, oh, he's getting better. He'll be fine soon. And then back to the son. I really need to just let this run, I guess, because you're going to hear, the music that you're about to hear is Claire's theme.
It's cost me a fortune in masses to our Blessed Mary, but the worst is over now. Now, there we are. Always begun to get up, and one of these Sundays you'll see him with us at Mass. Yes, please, take it into the light.
I don't know if you would recognize it yet, having only heard it once, but that's Claire's theme. And it makes you think, well, is she going to show up? And yes, she is. This movie has an interesting take on Claire. Claire, the historical Claire, was sainted, Saint Claire. And she was a very good friend. There she comes, coming out of the flowers. She was a very good friend for life of St. Francis, and there's also a sisterhood named after her. But the idea that she was a leader, that she guided him before he made his big change is new. I never heard that. She tells him that people say you're crazy, and
when you went off to war, they said you were fine and intelligent. But now you're mad because you sing like the birds and you chase after butterflies and you look at flowers. I think you were mad before. Not now.
I'm going to try to keep fast forwarding, but okay. Now their take on it, he's pleased. They think, oh, the boy just needs a woman. That's what he says. And of course, the mother, Pica, I think is her nickname anyway. She says, I'm going to put him to work.
Besides, Francesco's always been very good at business. He likes it. He does.
That's ironic, of course.
Always has done.
Takes after him. Now see the gargoyle? And the very next thing you see, two gargoyles, I guess, and then you see Bernardone, the father.
I followed your advice, Francesco, to the very letter.
And he's going to take him down and show the family treasure, the things that he's got. At one point he says,
coursing through your veins.
He says,
better than all those potions and medicines the women give you.
I don't want you to miss a certain line.
Hey, go.
He says, and people speak badly of war. I don't think he said it yet. He's made so much money.
Francesco. No. You see this? See? I like to think people speak badly of war, huh?
There you go. See, 1972 when this was made, that's right at the end of the war in Vietnam. And
with the war supplies.
And the movie needs to be put into context.
And then the whites who'd been looted by the soldiers came selling whatever they had left in order to rebuild, practically giving away things for nothing. Yeah, I'll show you. Look at these.
Watch the way he handles the money.
Francesco, see these, huh? Family heirlooms. Titled people. On their knees they were. Cost me less than nothing. And this is not all, it's just the beginning. And there's so much more than that. Now we have enough money to manufacture and sell.
He doesn't like the touch of it. And see the shadow? He still doesn't want to touch it. This movie is so artistically filmed. Now they're going down, he's going to go down into the... oh, wait, I want you to hear the song. Bless the master of this house. You see, I'm going to... I may have to just stop fast-forwarding altogether because it's so well done. The song is Bless the master of this house.
Don't forget that.
They're singing as they're working, and they're singing "Bless the master of this house." Well, that's Bernardone. Well, Francesco sees the misery down there, and I hope by now you realize that Francesco identified with the. I mean, St. Francis. Well, Francesco at this point identified with the poor. Okay, I need to back up because you're going to hear his theme begin, but now it's going to begin in a minor mode, played by an oboe. Minor mode. And there's a pedal point. That's the minor third. It just hit. You can still recognize the tune, but it's in the minor mode, which gives a feeling of sadness in the Western world. Still, the pedal point is there. And he's distraught at the misery that he sees. That it just modulated. This music is very intimately connected with what the movie's doing. There's the theme again in a different key, but still in the minor mode. That's not an oboe, I'm not sure what that is. English horn, maybe? Now, a baby crying, that has such a powerful effect on almost anybody. It's really better than having him cry. That old man, Zeffirelli, he was that's still minor mode. Zeffirelli was a master at finding wonderful faces and making portraits of them in Romeo and Juliet. Maybe someday I'll show that, like I'm doing here. You can see his work. Hands. The theme of hands is maybe too much. I mean, maybe the film could be blamed for... Listen, that's a major third. That's the same tune. But now you recognize it, and it's being played on recorders. That's a soprano recorder, I think. See, look at that nose. Zeffirelli, he just loved interesting faces, or loves them. See the close-up of the hands? This spoiled rich boy has bonded with the poor.
Invited them, if you please, out for a stroll, just like that. He simply led them into the sunshine, and they sat there all afternoon. Nobody did a stroke of work. Oh, and that simpleton, that idiot boy, he just looked on. He doesn't get it from me. There's never been a history of insanity on my side of the family.
And there's where I'm going to stop. I hope you're getting into this. Well, all right, I'm going to put this online.